Hey guys, what's up? Dave and Phil here again.
Hey
So
guys.
today what we want to cover for you guys is really to hammer home something we've already been teaching you, but a little more understanding on the depth and principles behind why it is that we are advocates of HIIT, high intensity interval training, and why it's better than what we'll call long form or endurance training. Now, again, these terms are relative when we say better. What we're focused on here at Trends in the Business Bellies, how can we get you in the best mental shape and lose that belly, reduce stress, help you sleep better, recover. If you want to be a bodybuilder, okay, maybe that's not the case, but chances are you're not. You're busy running businesses, having lives, and that's the case for us as well. So,
Yeah.
high intensity interval training, what we're doing is we're getting your heart rate elevated so high to a place where essentially you're metabolizing and burning body fat and staying in an elevated metabolic state for up to 24 hours later. If
Yeah.
you go for a jog, you go for a walk, it's great. But when you train the way we're teaching you, Dave's going to go a little more into the science of the hormonal changes. It completely shifts you to up to a full day later.
Yeah. And so thanks for starting there, Phil, because that's perfect starting point. Is HIIT is such a special phenomenon because it's exercise with a twist. It's not just like a simple equation as calories out in a certain specific amount of time. It actually creates a chemical hormonal shift in your body, where due to the intensity, where your body has to adapt to a very intense burst of exercise, and then only gets a short recovery period in between rest periods. Then your body has to adapt, and it does this by releasing chemicals that stimulate your neurotransmitters. So essentially, HIIT, so through multiple pathways, but one of the most exciting ones is it gives you a burst of happy hormones. So your dopamine, your serotonin releases something called catecholamines, which are responsible for taking fat out of a fat cell and using that as energy. It's incredible. So essentially, when you step off a treadmill, it ends there. What was burned is burned, and and that's it. So if you burn 500 calories in 45 minutes, it stays at 500 calories. Now, looking at HIIT, let's say you train. So our clients who train with us for 25, 30 minutes. Now let's say that's half the time of a 60-minute treadmill workout that would burn maybe 600 calories. Now, in half an hour, you're pushing to a point where you're still burning about 500 calories. So not quite as much as you would in the hour, but here's the magic is for the next 5 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours after an HIIT session, the chemical shift in your body has created a metabolic environment where now you're burning fat more efficiently. So even when you're sleeping after an HIIT 30-minute exercise session, you're burning fat in your sleep more efficiently than you would have with any other form of exercise. So it's a really brilliant way to literally signal a hormonal shift in your body where you become a fat burning machine. And just imagine doing that a couple times a week. So doing it once is already effective. It can completely change your state, your mental state. It makes you more sharp. You'll find after an HIIT session, I mean, maybe for the first 20 minutes, you'll feel a little bit like, wow, okay, I'm a little bit tired,
Okay.
maybe fighting a little bit of, nausea. And that's a good thing if you really want to push it, of course. That's for the strongest category, is to just push it to the point where you're like, you know what, I need to stop now. Again, you have to play around. You have to find your comfort zone and slowly progress past that comfort zone. Because within your comfort zone, that's not where you're going to find the results. You really have to explore outside that. And HIIT is such a brilliant way to do that because it's up to you how hard you push. We're not drill sergeants. Phil, I mean, we're not boot camp instructors. We're not going to yell at you. That's just not our style. It's just
Right.
not necessary. It's not no pain, no gain. You don't need a hurt to have a
But
great workout.
one of the funniest things, if you go onto my website, trainedbyphil.com, you'll see, all my celebrity clients, Alpha and things like that. But two of the most prominent quotes I have from some of my celebrity actresses is that the reason they come and they push so hard and they're motivated is because they don't want to let me down. And I found that so sweet. It's like I'm never mean, I'm never pushing them, but they feel the results, they're motivated,
Yeah.
and it's more the sense of, oh, like you're helping me, I don't want to let you down.
Right.
And in a sense, it's kind of empowering. It feels nice. But for all of you guys watching, that's kind of what we want. We want you to learn that and have that empowerment for yourself. But we're here with it. We're here for the 30 days with you, and hopefully long after. And
Yeah.
maybe that thought will sneak through your head, like, hey, we don't want to let Dave and Phil down. We know what those guys are doing for us, and
Yeah.
and this is our passion. We love it. We're great at fitness, and if you stick to it and you push yourself, I've had clients that were skeptics at first. Now, 15 minutes of a high intensity workout, there's no way that's better than a 1 hour jog or doing 500 push ups. But if you do it the right way at the right intensity, it's way more efficient. And with
Yeah.
a few tweaks here and there, we can help you basically get to your dream body way easier than you thought you could have. So
That's
it's
right.
a win win scenario. It's working smarter, not necessarily harder. You work
That's
really,
right.
really hard for a short period. It's better than just kind of lackadaisically doing whatever for nothing and wasting time.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about efficiency at the end of the day. So yeah, no,
Yep.
Phil, you said it right again. I mean, we are so passionate about what we do to bring this information to you that we want to know, we want to make sure that everyone's just getting the best results, and that's why we're sharing everything with you. You know, we're not holding back. There's no secrets that we're kind of
Yeah.
keeping from you. This is everything because when you have the tools and when you have the information, and when you have professional guidance like you do now for the next 30 days and hopefully beyond, and you have the products like Transcendence products, you have it all now. I mean, it's really, there's no more, never again will you walk out of a workout and wonder, did that work? Was that the best thing I could have done? Because now you know. This is what people, the top Hollywood bodies are doing to change, and what people all around the world are using our techniques to just get the most out of their time. So we're very happy and
Yep.
proud to be sharing that with you. And we've written an article on HIIT to maybe explain it a little bit in more depth. So of course, feel free to take in that information too if you have any more questions. And we'll be regularly updating these video blogs because HIIT is something that is program design. It could change. Some people could
Yep.
do HIIT on a treadmill. Phil, do you ever do short burst sprints on the treadmill, or do you ever spice it up on
Yeah, I'll
cardio?
do either body weight circuits or I'll do treadmill.
Hmm.
I really am not a fan of treadmill for like long distance, as we said,
Right.
it's pointless anyways.
Yeah.
And it'll hurt my ankles, hurt my knees, hurt my joints. But yeah, I'll do. Most of them go up to 10, right? So I'll
Hmm.
do 5, 7, 10, 5,
Hmm.
7, 10. I'll just work my way through different time intervals, sprinting at that 10, a little 20-second rest period, right back to that 10.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
that's what I'll have most of my clients do on loop for about 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes I'll do rowing.
Oh yeah,
So it
rowing,
kind of
that gets in.
it depends on the day,
Yeah.
but I like to switch it up what type of cardio, just so I don't get
Yeah.
bored and kind of just
Yeah.
trick my muscles with something new.
Exactly, yeah, and that's so right there. You hear it again that HIIT is very versatile. You don't have to do HIIT on cardio machines. You can also do it with body weight, and that's what we're showing you because that really is when you use your body weight against you in HIIT techniques. So high intensity body weight workouts are just so effective at burning fat.
Yeah.
If I have one choice, if let's say we have 8 to 12 weeks for a client, let's say a celebrity who has to by contract look a certain way and they have to shred this body fat, I would say that would spend 80% of our time with body weight HIIT exercises and maybe 20% on the cardio machines with HIIT because body weight just gets you, it reshapes your body a lot more effectively. So,
Yeah.
but feel free to, if you have a cardio machine at home, just change. What we really want to instill here is that you change the intensity. So if you're used to going at a steady pace on your treadmill for a certain amount of time, just change that to an HIIT technique where you're going fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow for a quarter of the time, and just watch what happens because chemically and hormonally your body goes through this change where you become a fat burning machine, and that's really what we want for you. So thanks again, guys. And Phil, anything to add to that, or we'll see you soon, I guess.
No, I guess the one kind of trick or reminder I let my clients know is that to really maximize that high intensity interval training, a few people, those who cater a little more to the lazy side, um, they go medium intensity interval training,
Hmm.
and you really do have to go high intensity. If you're not there at first, okay, we'll work your way up, but you really do want to push it because you have to get your heart rate into that zone over 85%. You really have to be pushing that blood and pushing that heart, or
Hmm.
you're not going to get the chemical hormonal changes you're talking about.
Yeah, well said.
And you're
Well
still going
said.
to burn the calories. It's still going to be good, and you will get there. But the faster you can push it and go hard and really get out of that comfort zone, will stretch you there. Then the better your results are going to be again in even less time. So it's worth your while to go hard for short than to hold back.
Yeah.
The first few sessions, yeah, maybe you'll be a little nauseous, but drink your water, lie down. You're going to be fine,
Yeah.
and you're going to love it. 20 minutes later, the endorphin rush, you're going to feel like $1,000,000.
Beautiful. Well, we just said we're not boot camp instructors, and here we are talking about just to that point where you're nauseous, and that's where you want to be. But no, you're absolutely right, Phil. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to do it right, and it isn't called MIT, it's called HIIT, and there's a reason for that.
Right.
You're right. So,
Exactly.
all right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in again, and we look forward to seeing you again in a couple days from now.
All right, cheers.
Thanks, Phil. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
See ya.